The Milwaukee Bucks may have lost Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals to the Atlanta Hawks, but with back-to-back victories, they have officially retaken home court advantage in the series. The Bucks won Game 3 113-102 in order to take a 2-1 series lead over the Hawks. They are now only 2 wins away from their first trip to the NBA Finals since 1974. The Hawks led for most of the contest, but the Bucks rallied behind an incredible 20-point fourth quarter from Khris Middleton to take the victory. He ended up with 38 total points, a playoff career high, and that was enough for the Bucks despite 35 points from Trae Young in another stellar outing. The Bucks will try to take a commanding 3-1 lead on Tuesday, when the Hawks host them yet again in Game 4. For now, here are the biggest takeaways from Game 4. Khris Middleton had shot 33.9% from the floor in his last 3 games. His 6 of 23 shooting night in Game 1 went a long way in costing the Bucks a 3-0 lead in this series, and that has been the story of his postseason. He struggles for a few nights before going nuclear when Milwaukee needs it most. He scored 30 total points in their first 2 losses to Brooklyn, and then scored 35 in a critical Game 3 win. He topped that with 38 in Milwaukee's Game 6 win over the Nets, but Sunday night was his best outing of the postseason yet. The Bucks scored 30 points in the fourth quarter, but Middleton had 20 of them. He made more 3-pointers, 6 than the rest of his teammates combined, 5. He tied for the team lead with 11 rebounds and trailed only Jrue Holiday with 7 assists. Speaking of Holiday, Milwaukee's third star shot 2 of 11 from the field. In Game 2, he scored 22 as Middleton struggled. That has been one of the stranger trends of this postseason. The Bucks can't get their 2 secondary stars going at once, but thus far, they haven't needed them to. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been so consistently excellent that as long as the Bucks have one of their other 2 leaders going, they can generate enough offense to win. Trae Young stepped on the foot of an official in the third quarter and immediately left the game and went to the locker room. That was the moment that might have swung the game and the series to the Hawks. Young had 32 points when he left the game. He had 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting in the fourth on that bum ankle, and the Bucks won the quarter by 13 points. Young's plan is to play in Game 4, but that doesn't mean he'll be himself. He says he is sore and the plan is to get as much treatment as he can before the game. But DeAndre Hunter is out for the year. If Cam Reddish were healthy enough to play real minutes, he likely would get those minutes over Solomon Hill. Bogdan Bogdanovic still hasn't reached double-digit points in a game since hurting his knee against the 76ers. This team is already extremely thin due to injuries. If Young is hobbled too, this series is over.